Hey there folks, welcome to another Journal of a Nerd Father. My name, well, I go by Disgruntled Monkey or Daniel, whichever. I don't know. Am I supposed to keep the illusion and always be just the Disgruntled Monkey? Or can I come out and say, hi, I am Daniel. I am a real person. Who knows? Anyway, today's journal basically it was held off a little bit just because due to sickness and stuff like that, but last Friday, that was about 5 days ago, 6 days ago, basically me and my wife went to our first midwife appointment, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Now, I'm not sure how it is with other countries and all that, but in Australia at least, and this is if you go through the public option, private healthcare, I'm not too sure what happens. You might be carried off to a island resort and fanned by slaves and etc. So, like, I don't really know. But our situation, we were kind of nervous. We started with Sharon's GP that she trusted, which was actually a fair distance away, but Marissa was her name, and we weren't too sure what to expect. Well, Sharon was a lot more with it. She knew that we'd probably have a few options to pick from, and lo and behold, when it came time, we had options to pick. And you know, to all new fathers, you know, as I said, I'm not too sure if this is with other countries, but I'm sure that there are similar things. You know, this is kind of a major discussing point with your beloved wife. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, really, she needs to pick something that makes her comfortable. But if you actually have any issues or problems, you should raise them, because it's going to do no one any good if, you know, you go along to these things and you're like, don't want, no, you know, like standoffish. You need to, as a couple, really accept what's happening. You know, maybe in the decision-making program, the thing 75-25, 75 her end, 25 your end. So, and so we were given these decisions, and there's quite a lot. And I mean, even if the system works differently, these are options that come up. There's natural birth, there's having a midwife, there's going through doctors, and then there's pretty much going it alone for most of the time, and going through your local GP or the GP that you trust. So, you know, we had to weigh up our options, and Sharon probably would have liked to have gone the natural birth way, and that's fully supervised by a hospital. It's not like, you know, sometimes when people tend to think natural birth, they think, what, in a log cabin somewhere in the woods? No, not that extreme. There are many different varieties, but this one is done through the hospital. As I said, it's all monitored. You know, you've got a midwife there as well. But it's quite a major thing, and you've got to be in great physical health. And that's the other thing that suddenly comes into it. Well, there are two big factors. One, there's got to be a spot open for both the natural birth and the midwife stuff. Like, there's only so much funding that can go into the hospital. No, all the funding can go into the hospital. There's only so much funding that is given to the hospital. That's what I meant. And so they can only afford so many midwives, and therefore midwife teams, and therefore can only afford to have so many people being looked after by the midwives. Luckily, we lucked out into the midwife. There were the hospital we're going through, the Royal Women's Hospital, has two midwife teams, Phoenix and Pegasus. Pretty fucking awesome. We are Team Pegasus. I hope this means that my no, I'm not even going to go down that track. We're Team Pegasus. Awesome. Clash of the Titans. Here we go. So we got in, thankfully. There were spots. Now, barring that, then the second factor comes in, and that's health. And we actually had to check with the doctor to see if Sharon was eligible to go through. Thankfully, Sharon was okay to get into the Team Pegasus, which was great, because I really did not like the doctor at the hospital. He didn't seem to care. That's a worrying thing. Oh, he was nice enough, but very, stamp next, stamp next. Oh, hi, stamp next, hi, stamp next. No, it was just, and when you've got 1,000,010 worries already about, your child, the child that will be born, you don't need added stuff at the moment. And stress. That's going to be another topic soon, for fathers out there, because you know what, it's understandable that pregnancy, the woman has a lot of stress, a lot of things to do. It's you got to support your wives, but the male, the husband, the other party, the one who is not giving birth, could be two females, is either going to be a female or a male and a female. It can't be a male and a male, because as far as I know, no males can give birth just yet. Sorry about that. I mean, it may seem that I'm excluding people, but the world of junior has not yet happened, so anyway. Why do you diverge? I don't know, I just diverge. So yeah, and then all the we got into the midwife team. It was okayed. We got all the dates. Friday was the first one, and look, the midwives there. We actually had a trainee, and your normal one. I've forgotten their names already. Sharon probably knows. Went through a few things with us. Was basically kind of an introduction thing. Went a long way to kind of go, thank God we've got people here that know what you're doing. And I think that's the important thing, no matter what option you take when it comes to the hospital and all that. Even if you are if you're an extremist without any technology and want to go out in the woods, why are you watching this? But it's important to build a support network really quickly. I don't think me and Sharon have done that as well. We've had a lot of support from family. That's not a slight on that. It's more, just locally. We don't actually have, or we have not reached out to people as much as what we probably should, and so we've been quite nervous. We're very homebody, we kind of we have friends, but we very much stick indoors. It's not the greatest thing when it does come to pregnancy and all that, but the midwife, it shows you that there is support there, and you do get, it's not just the appointments, they're always there to talk to you and help. There are classes that we're going to be going to, so I think I talked about one of the classes earlier, that the first ones we went to, and yeah, I mean, it's taken a bit off my mind, because, as I said earlier, this is the decision of really the soon-to-be mother. I can voice, I don't really want to do that. This sounds good, but at the end, she has got to ultimately make the decision to be comfortable. And I was hoping to get the midwife thing as well, but it felt so intangible. I think that's one of the main problems that a lot of fathers are going to have. They have, it's this intangibility. We are connecting, we're trying to connect, but it's harder for us, I think. And sometimes we do have to shut up and support the woman, and this is why I've kind of done these blogs. It's a way for me to kind of work through things and not put all that weight on Sharon. I'm saying a lot, but no. Also with the midwife stuff. If you do go into hospital and get into something similar like that, you're going to have people there talking to you about what's happening and all that. ask as many stupid questions as you possibly can. It doesn't matter how stupid you think they are, ask them, because you'll feel better afterwards. You'll go, oh, well, that was a definite no, and she looked at me kind of like I was an idiot, but you know what, I feel better. And that is the main reason why, that just ask these questions. Also, be prepared for a lot of pamphlets. There are a lot of pamphlets, and these range the gamut from simple things of what a dad should bring to hospital. I'll be reading that one closely and updating it a little bit. I've taken a look at it, and it's like there's no PS Vita. The PS Vita will be coming with me in case it's a long haul. But other things like vaccines, like you've really got to read. Don't listen to fucking celebrities. Celebrities really tend to know jack shit and are getting paid for their time. That's a horrible generalization, but fuck them. Read the information, educate yourself, and then make the decision. That's an important one. Anyway, I think we've come to the end. I think I've rambled on long enough about this. I'm not sure when the next one will be happening. As I said, it's like when major things happen along this road towards Henry being born, or like little ideas. I might try and do naming conventions maybe one day. That might be interesting because that can actually get into the nerd do's and nerd don'ts. I might even do a little bit of research on that. But yeah, so I am the disgruntled monkey / Daniel. You've been watching Journal of a Nerd Father, and I will catch you next time. See you later, folks. Bye. Now I need to click the stop button, because if I don't click the stop button, I'm just like, that's not good. That doesn't make good YouTube. Now, of course, I could edit this entire thing, but fuck it, editing, it's a time thing. And plus, my computer could honestly crash if I edit. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, I'm a lazy man. Let's try this again. I'm the disgruntled monkey. You have been watching Journal of the Nerd Father. Rock on. I'll see you folks later. Bye.